so much for joining me on the WSAZ Now Desk. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shannon Litton. 40 people have been arrested by a U.S. Marshals task force following a 2-week investigation. We are just learning of this today, but we want to give you a little bit of context to these arrests. This was actually a 2-week operation by the U.S. Marshals Southern District of West Virginia Cuffed Task Force. And during this operation, which they named Operation Shakedown, law enforcement officers were able to recover 40 grams of meth, an ounce of fentanyl, and 5 firearms. Now, they tell us the wanted subjects, I should say, had a wide range of felony warrants, and those included kidnapping, sexual assault, soliciting a child through a computer, possession with the intent to deliver and distribute controlled substance, armed robberies, weapons offenses, child neglect offenses, burglary, and failure to register as a sex offender as well. So obviously there's a lot of arrests with this, but they did highlight some of the arrests they've made, including 53-year-old Christopher Spalding of Ripley, who was wanted out of Jackson County, West Virginia, for possession with the intent to deliver controlled substances and being a felon in possession of a firearm. Now, the U.S. Marshals tell us that Spalding is also associated with the Aryan Brotherhood gang as well as a motorcycle gang. Now, they also tell us 36-year-old Kirk Donovan Thomas of Charleston was wanted for failure to register as a sex offender, and he had apparently, according to Marshals, had been evading apprehension since 2023 from the West Virginia State Police. Thomas was also wanted on a circuit court capias warrant out of Putnam County. And since his arrest, West Virginia State Police have actually charged him with additional counts of failure to register as a sex offender in Kanawha County. They've also arrested 27-year-old Dwayne Edward White Jr. of Ripley, who was wanted in Jackson County for delivery of meth. He also, according to the Marshals, he has self-proclaimed gang affiliations. They've also arrested a 29-year-old man of El Salvador, David Argueta Marquez. He was actually residing in West Virginia, and he was wanted out of Harris County, Texas, for aggravated kidnapping and aggravated sexual assault of a child. The Marshals tell us that he was arrested in Kemper, Kentucky, by U.S. Marshals task force members. Argueta Marquez is also being investigated by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, also known as ICE, and they allege he is a member of the 18th Street Gang in El Salvador. 2 other people were also federally indicted from U.S. Marshals Service investigations. Those people include 52-year-old Ronald Tinsley of Charleston. He was indicted by a federal grand jury for escape, and he's alleged to have escaped from the Bureau of Prisons back on March 19th. Then 42-year-old Paul Charles Clement of Hillsborough was indicted for violations of the Adam Walsh Act. U.S. Marshals say he's a sex offender. He's alleged of having failed to register as a sex offender after moving to the state of West Virginia and establishing his residency here. But again, all of these people have been arrested, and this is something, of course, that we will be following for you through our later newscasts as well, because there's actually a press conference going on by the U.S. Marshals right now, by the Department of Justice, kind of highlighting the people who have been arrested and the reasons they've been arrested as well. And of course, we'll be bringing you the latest on that in our later newscasts. Our reporter Andrew Colgrove is there covering it right now, and as soon as we have more information, of course, we'll be able to update you here on the WSAZ app as well. Remember, you can always get the WSAZ app. It's free for both Apple and Android.